Okay, everybody. So this is Derek's son, six-figure income real estate agent. So Derek, why don't you share with everybody your experience, how long you've been with in the business, and your experience here at your home sold guaranteed realty.
Yeah, so I've joined the company a little bit over 2 years ago. Well, I joined the company right after I got my license. So pretty much, I'm a brand new. I was a brand new agent, and in the beginning, obviously, we didn't have the pandemic, so really had a lot of trainings. I still remember the old days that coming to the office from Ontario to Rosemead, 8 o'clock every day, 5 days a week, just to hear Ruby's training, right? But I think that part helped me a lot. It helped me to get, step my foot into the business, and get to know everything very quickly. I think one good thing that working with the company is, one, there's no pandemic, right? Everybody's busy in the office, and even you don't have any deals, you hear stories, you hear, transactions from everybody, and everyone's teacher. You have a question you ask, and all the people are very friendly, and they answer all the question, and that's what helps me to gain the experience very quickly. It's really always that there's are people out there in the industry, being an agent for like 10, 20 years, but they still doesn't know better than us, and that is why, because we're here, we do a lot of transactions. We hear a lot of, transactions. So we learn a lot faster than a traditional agent. Um, the other thing is, I came from an insurance background. I didn't have any, I did not have any sales experience, so I don't have a lot of referrals. And so the other good thing about working with the company is like all the customers, and you don't need any customer by yourself. All the customers is provided by the company. And now it gets even better because we work with Zillow and Realtor.com, and so that's like everybody's concern in this industry, right? Where do I find customers, right? So now you have the customer, and you hear all the stories, you do transaction, you have the skills, and as long as you put in a lot of hours, work with all your customers, and there's no way you cannot be closing deals, right? Really?
So Derek, this is your second year in the business.
Yes.
So when did you get your license in 2018?
2018 August.
You get your license in August 2018. So today is December 11, 2020. So in the last, maybe, I don't know, in the last 90 days, Derek, how many transactions you closed in the last 90 days? And how many in escrow now?
In the last 9 days, how many I closed? I probably closed. I think I closed 8 or 10. Like, I can't remember, to be honest with you. Yeah, yeah. Well, I had a pretty blessing. Uh, you know, a few months recently. So I
Why
probably
don't you describe, how about this? Let me help you easier. Why don't you describe your last couple of months or your entire 2020 in the entire coronavirus since January 2020 and today, December 11? Can you just describe your day to day, how many transactions you have now, what's going on in the life of Derek's son? How about that?
yeah. So pretty much like in January and February, I've closed 7 transactions, and towards the end of February, that's where the pandemic hit us. So I pretty much like took some time off. I came back, towards the end of April or the beginning of May. Then I realized that the market is so hot. So pretty much I've been busy since then. And May, June, July, I closed like maybe like 2, 3 deals. And July, I mean like August, September, October, November. I can't really remember, but like since a couple of weeks ago, I had like 11 or 12 escrows, and I closed a lot of them. Right now, I still have like I believe I still have like 6 escrows right now.
Okay,
To
Derek, I apologize. I know you are so busy and I just catch you in the middle of this is today is December 11th
right.
on your lunch break here.
Yeah.
So I just want to recap here. So January, February, you close 7 deals in 2 months.
Yes.
And then you take off March and April, you basically stop. You think coronavirus gonna go away, and then you realize, well, this is not going anywhere. So you went back again in May. So May, June, and July, you close about 2 to 3 deals a month.
No, I really can't remember. But let me put it this way. Okay, so by the end of December, right? This month, I probably gonna I should be closing like 21, 22 deals like for this whole year.
Okay, so you close 20, how many deals?
20, probably 22 deals. Yes.
22 closings in 2020, and how
Yes.
many in escrow now?
I have 6 in escrow now.
You have 6 in escrow, and today is December 11th, right?
Mhm.
So by the end of this year, we still have 2 more weeks here. So you are close. You're gonna end the year with about 30 closings, correct?
Well, not exactly, but maybe close to it. Yeah. Hopefully everything close, right?
All right. So how about let's talk about details, Derek, because one of the myths, one of the misconception about becoming an outside sales agent in a team is that I have to sell twice as many more homes, like the money, right? So at the end of the day, this is your second year,
Mhm.
and I introduce you as a multiple six-figure income earner. So is it approximately, I know we still not yet the end of the year, approximately how much you're gonna net income with at the end of 2020 about?
Net. Probably 130
And the reason I say net is because, as you know, the
after
traditional real
everything.
estate agents, yeah, have to pay for expenses and stuff. When I was with Coldwell Banker before, Derek,
Mhm.
when I make 100,000 gross commission income, when you open up my bank account, I have zero. You know why, right? Because I have to pay for all the advertising, right? Versus the way our system is set up, the reason we call it a net income because that's how much you net in your pocket.
Right.
Because the team leaders is actually the one that's responsible to absorb all of that. Now, Derek, this is your second year and you meet traditional agents all over. When you're outside, you engage. Can you share from your perspective, Derek, how do you see yourself as part of this system at your home so guaranteed realty versus the normal your normal traditional agents friends outside there? What do you see? Where do you see going out there on the normal world versus what we do here inside the company?
Well, in the outside of the company, people are still. I mean, like most of the agents are still worrying about getting customers, and we constantly posting stuff on Facebook and WeChat, right? So I got real estate agent asking me that, hey, how come you guys close so many deals and blah blah blah. You guys are so good, something like that, right? Yeah. So I guess we are indeed a lot busier than them, and we tend to make more money, and because we have more volume, and we are more like skillful, like because I heard of agents complaining, oh, the market is so hot, I can't get homes for my buyers, but still, the transaction that here in this office, people are closing. Most of the transactions, I believe, like people showed like maybe 10, 20 homes, the most, submitted like a couple offers, and we got the offer accepted. So there's a big difference that when we submitting offer versus a traditional agent. And also I do listing here, so I see how the offers from the outside come in, right? And it's just like everywhere. Some are like pretty professional, and some are the most of them are just the RPA and separate file PDF, and 10 different files like bank statement. And I've got an agent calling me who doesn't even know the market. Hey, like you can't sell the home for this price, blah blah blah, right? Apparently, there's a lot of people out there they don't know the market and they are not skilled. So they keep showing homes and they can't, educate their buyers to submit the proper offer to win the homes. That's the key, right? You have to educate your buyer, right? So I guess those are the big difference.
Derek, so this is your second year. What about your first year? How many transactions you closed last year on your first year?
I think 18.
So last year you closed 18 transactions on your first year.
Mhm.
You never been in real estate. You just got your license in August 2018.
Mhm.
You never been in real estate. You never been in any type of sales at all. You said you were in insurance before. What kind of insurance? Like, are you in sales or like, what do you do exactly?
An insurance claim, like I deal with, attorneys, lawsuits, people are injured from accidents, so pretty much I'm the one writing the check.
You are an insurance claim adjuster. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, claim adjuster.
Insurance claim. So what do you think, Derek? All right, so we have many real estate agents who wants to basically who wants to make a good living, especially now in the middle of this coronavirus. If their brokers ask them to cold call and door knock and prospecting, like they cannot do all that, but they still have to feed their family and stuff. So you as a brand new agent, this is your second year. You are earning already multiple net six-figure income. And Derek, I'm not sure if you know, if you go to the National Association of Realtors website, Derek, basically it says that only less than the top 5% of all real estate agents, Derek, out of 2 million real estate agents, only less than 5% are netting, are not even net, gross commission income 100,000, right?
Mhm.
So the fact that you net that, that's pretty good, Derek. You're like at the top 2-3% in the whole nation. But the question is this: can you share some of the tips, some of the things that we can learn? So like, how can imagine if you are talking to yourself, Derek, how about this? If I can shoot this video and send it to yourself 3 years ago, can you just, what are some of the advice that you'll tell yourself 3 years ago?
Well, that's the advice I'm gonna have is, dealing with clients, because I win a lot of deal, I lose a lot of deal as well, right? So dealing with clients, that's you really need to uh put down your effort. It's like, well, the list of, from the company, we don't do any works of getting leads, but what I realized that the people I didn't spend time on, like usually, I lose them, right? The people you really, taking time looking for homes on the market, off market, like every day, then they tend to, like, trust you and you ended up closing them. For the sellers as well, the sellers that you've been constantly communicating, providing updates, you know, they trust you more. And when it gets busy, sometimes you forget to get back to this seller. You didn't, send them a message or call them in like few days. They actually get worried, right? So I did have, a seller telling me before that, hey Derek, because you didn't tell me, you didn't give me updates for this past week, so I didn't know what's going on, so I was concerned. So that was a real feedback from my past sellers. So really, like, no matter, you control your the volume that you have, like you can't have too less, because having too less, that you pretty much just sitting home doing nothing, right? But you don't want to have too much, because when you have too much on your plate, you don't have the time to take care of like each of your customer.
I see what you're saying is that, yes, the company generate leads and appointments for you, but you need to control it because otherwise, if it's too much, you cannot deliver that service. Yes.
Right, yes.
So how do you control your calendars so you are not getting now, Derek? This sounds weird for the normal agent. They're like, "What are you talking about?" Right? Because basically, what Derek is saying is that your home sale guaranteed realty, every day we are generating leads and appointments for you, like you said, Derek, buyers and listing appointments. But what you said is don't take too much. Like, what's your sweet spot, Derek? How many active clients? Then you say you stop, meaning you stop your calendars. How many? in a month?
Yeah, but for active clients, I think maybe because right now I'm more into like listing, so maybe like three to three to four listings plus like maybe like three active buyers, and I think that's good. Like once you have but it doesn't mean that you don't contact your like buyers that are still getting ready or buyers are not that active, right? You still try to keep in touch with them, but for active buyers, active listing, that you probably three buyers that you're showing home every other day, and listing three four listings that you're providing like daily updates to the sellers, and I think that's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah. And Derek, can you just, this is my last question, I guess. Many real estate agents who's watching this now, they're like, what are you talking about, right? So can you describe exactly how the company generate leads and appointments for you? Like, what does it mean? Can you just, can you share exactly how your home sold guarantee, like how are we generating, like, so we are giving, so out of 22, so you closed 22 deals in the last 10 months here, and you have six in escrow now. Today is December 2020. How many of that? So 22 plus six, that's like 28. So out of those 28 deals, Derek, how many are generated by the company?
More than half are generated from the company, and the good thing is like the company has generated the clients, and the clients you close, they refer like their friends and family, and even I've been in the business for such a like short amount of time, so I do have like past clients referring their friends and family to me, so that's a good thing. That's I'm constantly getting some referrals from the clients that I deal with past.
Yep, and here, Derek, I just want to show you. So I don't want you to make. I'm not just making you feel good. Just I'm not. When I say you are literally at the top, you see. Do you see this, Derek?
Yeah.
The median gross income of real estate agents, $41,000, and that's already an increase. Can you believe it? That's already an increase from $39,000 in 2017.
Mm-hmm.
And you notice the agents that look at that. The income was typically commensurate with experience. Real estate agents with 16 years, Derek, you see that? With 16 years or more experience had a median gross income of $71,000.
Mm-hmm.
And it's talking about real estate agents with a 2 years or less experience has a median income of 9,000. You are an accounting, you're like a statistics guy, right? When you are a claim adjuster. What is median means? What is a median?
Median means the median means like the most people, the most
Yeah.
median.
The median income, and this is a gross commission income, Derek. This is an annual numbers,
Yeah.
right? So when I say you are at the top 2%, I just want you to know I'm not just saying that to, I'm not like exaggerating. According to the National Association of Realtors data, income data, you are, Derek Son, is you are like at the top, man, like that right there. The numbers is there, right? Okay, Derek. Now, anything else you want to share to real estate agents as we launch into this 2021? Oh, by the way, how does the company generate appointments? Like, how do you even know where to go to buyer's appointment, listing appointments? Just now at the beginning, you mentioned about training. Like, how do you know where to go to training? How do you know you show up at the buyer's appointments, listing appointments? Oh, by the way, Derek, is that appointments? What is leads? Because when I was with Remax before, I was with Coldwell Banker, I was with different companies before Derek. The company they claim they give me leads, but you know what the leads are? It's like when I open my email, the name is like Mickey Mouse, and the number is 1111, and then the email is like everything is like broken. You know what I mean?
But yeah, obviously, here at the company is different. That every we have a inside sales team making phone calls and dealing with like inbound calls with all the potential sellers, buyers, and all. As an agent, what we do is we open up the Google Calendar and save home. and the appointment's gonna be assigned from the ISA. That and you got the appointment reassignment from ISA that's meeting these clients on Tuesday 9 a.m. and it does have a detailed description of what exactly the customer are looking for because the inside sales team when they are contacting the customer, they're checking the customer's timing and the motivation and if they are have the motivation, the right motivation and their timing is within the next 3 months to make the next move, then they try to set up a face-to-face appointment with the agents, right? Once they set up the face-to-face appointment, all you do is you show up and be prepared at the appointment and try to close your customer. Right.
That's it, huh? That's simple, huh, Derek? I don't know. I'm trying to ask questions because many real estate agents think this is too good to be true, Derek. So I'm trying to get you to share as many as you can.
Right. Right.
And then what about training? Right now, in the middle of coronavirus, you said when you first joined your home sale guaranteed realty, you said on your first year, every day you drive from Ontario. So your home in Ontario, I'm assuming?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so you drove from Ontario to the main office in Rosemead every day at 8 a.m. for the training. But obviously, since coronavirus, how does the training looks like?
Right now it's a Zoom meeting, right? Like we have Zoom meeting. We have weekly meeting. We have the Zillow weekly meeting for people who's doing Zillow Flex, and we have daily training on the script and also on the contract. And now I think we're doing some training on the fundamentals of those are the like the contracts, forms, and also we had training on like foreclosure, short sales. Since who knows, right? Maybe next day the market tank, then we need to all be prepared for those like bank owned like short sale properties.
So all the training is done through Zoom online, just
Right.
like what you and I doing right now, basically.
Yes.
Awesome, Derek. What's the importance? How important is the training? Because Derek, I tell all these agents is this, Derek. The leads will appear to be no good without the training. See, the system will not work without the coaching and the daily training. Can you share the importance of the coaching, the training, and being coachable? And you know what I like about you, Derek? You have no experience, you have brand new agents, but there's one thing you have to give yourself credit. You are very, very coachable and you always attend the training. And like you said, I remember every day at 8 o'clock, you're already there, always every day, Monday. It takes you 1 hour to drive for a 1 hour training, right? Because the training is 1 hour a day from 8 to 9. So you are very coachable. You never miss a training. Can you share the importance of engaging in the training? Because the leads and appointments are useless. The leads and appointments will appear to be no good if you are not engaged in the training. Can you share in details the importance of training, Derek?
Yeah, well, I mean, like if you don't go through the training, like pretty much like you are just wasting your time because you don't know how to deal with the customer. You know how to react when customer poke a question to you, right? It's like, well, I mean, someone said, well, you learn from the failure, but you better learn from the success, right? So with the training, like let's just talk about the script, right? Like how do you convert a customer and gain their trust by just asking them questions, like open-ended questions, right? What we call the gift process, right? So pretty much like in a short amount of the first time meeting, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, you need to know like why this person is buying, what's their motivation. Is that for the retirement, or like they're buying because they're divorcing, right? You need to find that out. But without that proper training, you don't even know what kind of question you need to ask, right? And um, also, while you're negotiating contracts, dealing with other agents and dealing with your own customer, if you don't know the contract, you don't know all the tricks, then how can you present to your buyer or seller that you are a better agent, right? You are just same as any other agent because all the other agents, they don't know the contract, they never read it, right? So that's how you stand out. Everything we do here, the training is so that you have the the ammunition to fire when you meet your customer, right? You hit that pinpoint, then you can close them.
Yep. So out of 22 closings in the last 10 months here, you closed 22 deals, 6 in escrow. You said about more than half of them is generated by your home sold guaranteed realty. The other half is a repeat clients.
Well, some of them are repeat clients. Some of them is for my own, like, I generated by my own because, I do a lot of deals. I constantly posting stuff on my social media. People are like, "Hey, Derek, I've been watching you for a while. And you're pretty good." But like something like that. Family, friends, yeah.
No, that's good. That's a good point, Derek. What you are saying is that so the company generated leads and appointments is just the beginning, but you leverage that for more, right? Because here at your home sale guaranteed realty, we don't believe in past clients. There is no past clients. We teach you to repeat business, referrals, right? And then you leverage that closings on your social media to get more business coming in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right? You're just getting started. This is your second year. So
Yeah.
I'm so excited, Derek. I cannot wait to see your 2021.
All right. Thank you, Rudy.
Everybody put on the chat. Thank you, Derek, for sharing your wisdom here. Hey, thank you, Derek, for your time. I know you are busy in the middle of 6 escrow now. Let you come back to what you do. Have a good day, Derek. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you, Rudy.